What is going on, summoners? It's your boy X Yasuo X with his first video. Yes, that's right. This is my video debut, which really didn't go as good as I wanted it to, but it could have been worse. Let's just think about that when you're watching this. I do a lot of toggle optioning, trying to figure out how things specifically work in the video world, if you will. I'm not a professional video maker. I don't start my videos with a custom intro followed by a joke or two. I just dive right into it. Um, Trying to figure out how things work. I don't want necessarily to have this video clustered with uh, options and scores and text. You know what I'm saying? I want you to look at it and see what's going on. But at the same time, I do want you to see a little of other players' levels and items and the score. So I'm gonna try to make it as easy on the eyes for you guys as possible. Now the purpose of this video is not to make others better, but to kind of show you how this level of skill, if you will, thinks and plays. This is bronze. I believe in this video I was bronze 2. Don't quote me on this. It's been a while since I recorded this video, but I'm pretty sure I was bronze 2. A lot of people criticize bronze, but I personally believe that bronze has some of the best, if not the best, matches ever to be played. You say, well, this is not so, and I will say to you, yes, it is. I've played some pretty intense bronze games where I'm leaving the game and I'm just honoring everyone. I'm honoring everyone. I'll say this was an LCS status game. I mean, this was a really good game. Now, in this game you'll see most of the action top lane. I'm not saying that you'll see a 4-man gank top lane, but Cho'Gath and Garen do have it out a frequently lot, but you'll see that later on into the video as far as some negative reactions from Cho'Gath, and because of which I've disabled the chat. You can't see what other people are typing. And I know you're thinking, well, you want us to know how bronze players think. Why would you cut the chat out? I want you to know how we think, but I don't want you to pick up on the bad habits. I just want you to let you know what's going on and how it's going on. But I don't want you to get a negative feed from it, if you understand where I'm coming from. So starting off bot lane, I start my E for that poke, that early poke. I don't start Q first. Why hook someone if you have no follow-up? You're just hooking yourself into a nasty situation. Now top lane, they're having a little mini skirmish. These two champs have a very high sustain. Garen with his passive and Cho'Gath with his passive. Now as you can see, I'm pretty low bot lane, but I want this. I want to. We got J4 coming in. True to his summoner name, get gank kid. But nothing's gonna happen. He drew out the flash. But as I was saying, I want my health to be low. I want to draw out all these mana based skills so I can come in and do hooks and do that damage and not worry about a retaliation from their ADC or support. As you can see, yeah, my health was low, but using my coin item is back up, plus a few I believe I popped a potion. And now you see that both of them have pretty low mana. Not extremely low, but pretty low mana. As you can see, me and my ADC have high mana reserve, high reserve of mana. This is again just letting you know how I play. Not everyone does this. Not everyone is confident enough to draw out those mana based skills and then, you know, be able to walk away from it and throw a hook and go in without fear of dying. Yes, okay, you see here, this is a good play because I've drawn out the exhaust. Twitch sees that, he's going in. J4's coming in for the gank. He's saying you're going to get gank, kid. He walks away knowing that the kill has been secured. He doesn't even dive that. You know what I'm saying? And this is good. You don't see that from too many of these low elo players. In another world, in another rift, J4 would have continued to run into that, tanking a few of the turret shots, possibly dying. Who knows? But not in this world, not in this rift. It's not going to happen. As I was saying before, or may not have said, I like to go back and watch these videos myself because I don't see red side. I don't see their pings and things of that nature. So as you can see, Cho'Gath was pushed too far. He had a ward, but he did not see J4 coming. Hecarim coming up. He just didn't notice it. Now, to my surprise, they didn't get the kill. It was a fail gank, but they drew out the flash, so it wasn't necessarily a gank without worth. Cho'Gath is going to go fearlessly back into the mix of things, which he necessarily should not do. There's some pings being thrown down, letting him know that he should not be that far out right after a gank. You don't have flash, there's no need for you to necessarily go in there and do the things that you are doing. Now, J4 is going to come in and try to counter gank because he sees that Hecarim has a lot of activity top. Cho'Gath misses his ult, unfortunately. In the cluster of minions, he ults a minion. And things just don't go the way that he wanted it to. But I applaud J4 for coming back and securing that kill, rather than dying and not getting the kill. These are the things that you must think about. In another elo, in another world, J4 would have ran from that and not tried to secure the kill, and possibly died himself. Or in another rift, in another time frame, he walked away and didn't die. But in this rift, he secured the kill. He died, but hey, the score isn't necessarily bad. It's tied 2-2. We're up in gold, so it's not a significant lead in gold, but it is a lead in gold nonetheless. As you can see, I've gotten Sightstone, I've warded Bush, I've warded the Drag, which is something all supports should do. Rush Sightstone. I've met players who think that Sightstone is a third based item. They believe that they should get their support item all the way maxed out before they get Sightstone. This is not the case. Look at this. Look bottom lane. There's a 4-man gank, and I have the Bush warded. Now think about that. In another rift, in another elo world, that bush is not warded, and because of this, we go down. But not in this rift, not in this level of play. I have Sightstone, we have the vision, and we're not going to fall for the 4-man gank. As you can see, top lane is once again going at it. These two, this is just a great matchup. Not for the fact that, you know, I believe Cho'Gath is supposed to be a counter for Garen, or Garen is supposed to be a counter for Cho'Gath, one or the other. I throw a hook in, get the kill. She ults, but it's not going to be enough. I'm sorry, it's just not going to be enough. Lux tries to ult me down, but I'm not going to let that happen. I smoothly walk out of the way of that ult. But back to what I was saying about top lane. These are two sustain heavy champions going at it top lane. Now, in the video, you'll see Cho'Gath over pushing, as he should not often do. You just don't do this. You've noticed that Hecarim has been topped maybe 3 times, He's done Cho'Gath has done well by warding, making sure that he's not being ganked a fourth or third time. But it does not stop there. It does not stop with just warding. Okay? It's called playing safe and hugging the tower. We got J4 messing around with Lux, coming in with a few jukes of his own. Not nothing fancy. A little sidestep, but a juke nonetheless. We got J4, he's pinging. He wants to secure something. I'm not sure if it's dragon. Oh, I have something warded. Okay, he sees that Lulu is walking past warded territory. She's going to come and try and escape, but seeing that she might possibly get away, I secured the kill. Zed probably could have gotten that with his shadows, but I'm not going to let him waste that. Now, here's why I messed up. I'm sorry. Well, yes, J4 goes down by Lux. And then Garen gets the kill with his Q. Now let's talk about what just happened. What went wrong there? You're thinking, you shouldn't have done that. You dived. Not necessarily. That's not what specifically went wrong in that play. What went wrong is I did not ping. I did not check the cooldowns of my Zed. If you rewind the video, you will see that Zed just so happens to use his shadow. And if you play against a Zed and know how to play against a Zed, you know that once his shadow has been used and his other skills have been used, that's when you go in on him. He is in a weak state at that point. I did not ping. I did not let J4 know what I was about to do. He just seen that I hooked and went in, and he's thinking to himself, oh, Thresh just went in. I can't let this go without waste. Had I pinged 0.5, 1, 1.5, and or 2 seconds prior to that, that may have went a little different. He may have been ready for the ult. Had I queued him and then he ulted, and then I came in for the flay, it might have went a little different. But bot lane, you're going to see that me and Twitch are trying to secure, not necessarily secure a kill, but throw down a little poke. And for some reason, Lulu ulted. I don't know why. I guess our pressure just scared her and she did a panic ult, which it happens, but it should not happen. Okay, this should not happen. You should be calculating at all times as a support how much damage you can take, what skills have been used, how they have been used. And see, this Lulu is just a little too cocky. She should not have done what she just did. Okay, had she had her ult, she might have escaped that. You understand? See what I mean there? That panic ult. Had she had her ult, she may have been able to ult and E away. Now we did get a few significant slows down on her. Well, that bonus health and slow around her body may have managed for her to escape. Had she thrown down the E. But hey, now when I get Sightstone, I instantly switch over to the sweeper for that vision control. This was a pretty good dragon. Hecarim is a little pissed off about it. He sees me, he goes in. Then J4 says, oh, back off my boy. Lux comes in. But Zed says, no, you back off my boy. I go down unfortunately, but we secure the Hecarim kill. J4, he's in danger. The flash, but we put down enough pressure. I don't know how Lulu gets the kill by turning him into a pixie, but we have to realize the pixie also does damage, and his health was just so low enough that it was enough to kill him. Now, this Lulu, again, I don't know what she's thinking. I guess she feels that she's Lulu. She has the poke. She has the red. She has the speed escape, but this is just something you don't do. You don't go into someone else's jungle and poke around with them. You understand what I'm saying? Twitch is smart enough to know that, hey, I see her, but I'm not going to necessarily mess with her because of the fact that he has no vision on Severe. But now that he knows Severe's bot lane, he's going to go in. He's going to say, hey, look at you. You're just not going to, do these things that you're doing. Now, Lulu should be bot lane, helping her ADC. But she's not thinking that way. She's saying, hey, I'm Lulu. I'm going to do the things that Lulu does and not help out my ADC. Had both of them been down there while Twitch was backing, they may have gotten a few hits on tower. But unfortunately, they're not thinking this way. Cho'Gath is a little ticked off. He's pinging for his dear life. He believes that J4 is not a good jungle. He's typing things. Why aren't you here, J4? I've been pinging. But J4 is like, hey man, I'm the second most important person on the team. I have things that I must do. I have to make sure every lane is happy. I have to make sure that my jungle is not being taken. You know what I mean? Cho'Gath just has to realize that J4 is not just sitting back and taking farm and backing and going back and farming again and backing again and taking more farm and backing again and not doing anything. J4 is making sure that each lane is happy. We have top lane once again going for skirmish, but mid lane we got Heckle coming in, staying back off from a mid laner. Fortunately, Heckle just so happens to have red buff and delivers that extra damage that secures him the double kill. It happens. The cooldown reductions plus the extra damage secures them the double kill. Hey, what you gonna do, right? Recover from it, make another play, don't blame anybody, you know what I'm saying? Just move on from it. And I was actually surprised that this was the case. They didn't complain. Zed didn't say, well, why didn't you come there faster? You should have had vision. J4 didn't say, well, you shouldn't have been there. Why were you there trying to attack Lux when you have the tower? It wasn't the case. They both said, hey, what you gonna do, man? Make another play and let's move on. I wish at this point in time that this was the thinking process of Cho'Gath, but unfortunately he's not. Cho'Gath is pretty upset right now. He's been over pushing his lane, and because of that, red side has been making him pay. He doesn't. Now Zed and J4 is going to try to come in and make Cho'Gath's death worth and get out as quickly as possible. But I do want to highlight a play. I believe I messed up trying to get back to that specific point in time, but J4 has made me happy in a way that not many can. He has great anticipation of skill shots. Now you kind of notice him doing a little bobbing and weaving earlier until the match, but consistency is golden. He's not just doing it early game, he's doing it at all points in time. Now here it is. He sees it coming in, he jukes. He says, no, you're not going to get me with that slow. He draws out the Q, which is good, but it wasn't enough. Had he been slowed for 0.5 seconds, maybe Garen would have gotten away from that, but no. He gets out of the way of it. Now bottom lane, I hook, and I flash away. Notice what I am doing. I'm not running. I'm not trying to necessarily run all the way down. I just want them to stay bot lane enough to get as much turret damage as possible. Notice I flash away. Notice the heal is thrown down from my ADC. The ignite is drawn. I'm going to walk towards the turret, then away to try to psych out this Hecarim. I want him to take as much damage as possible, but this is where I messed up. I should have thrown my shield towards me. Had I had that extra shield, this would have turned out a lot different. Maybe I would have survived and been able to further support my Twitch. But it was one of those things that happened. I was a little disappointed. I was I believe I was more than just a little disappointed. I was saying to myself, man, I should have thrown my shield closer to myself. Why did I miss my Q? Who was I throwing my Q to? Hey, it happens. You got a lot of pressure in your face. You got a three-man gank. Hecarim's coming in without any fear, which I applaud to him. If you're gonna dive, you're gonna dive. Okay, you're not gonna come in, take 2 turns hit, come out, take another turn hit, hesitate to go back in while taking another turn hit. He went in, he knew what he was doing, and then they got the tower. Hey, it happens, man. It happens. Move on from it. Make another play. You know what I'm saying? Just move on from it. Twitch didn't say, well, hey man, shoulda did this. I didn't tell Twitch shoulda did this. Hey, it happened. Move on from it. There's, and I'm really proud of this team because everyone besides Cho is very team player based. They're not blaming anyone. A lot of pings are going down. Twitch is not gonna farm bot. As you can see, if you're looking at the mini map, he's not gonna. Let me see. Well, he does go back bot. Okay, I thought he was gonna help out his team, but he said, you know what, my team doesn't need me at this point in time. I'm just gonna go down and farm that. Again, Cho'Gath is pushed a little too far. But bottom, we secures a Lulu kill. Twitch comes in with the surprise attack. Well, I get the kill, but it's all good. We just want to dwindle some numbers down so that we can get an easy drag secure. Now we're up extra dragon. Cho'Gath is dead again, and this is where you see him unloading on the chat. You don't see it, but it's happening. Okay, he's upset. Lux keeps coming top lane. Where's my jungler? Why won't my jungler come help me out? This is the 3rd time Lux has been top. But all 4 of us are thinking in our head, well, maybe you shouldn't be so pushed out. Why do you keep being pushed out so far? If you know that your jungle's not gonna be there, why do you keep engaging? You see this right here? This is not the thing that you do, okay? You come straight out of the teleport, assaulting the guy that just keeps hammering you with ganks. Now we managed to we're punishing Lulu for being unskilled. The Lulu has made a lot of questionable decisions this game, and we're making her punish for it. We're making her pay for it. Excuse me. We have to do it. If you want to make these kind of plays, we're gonna punish you for it, which kind of helps us because Cho'Gath keeps making these questionable decisions. So for each questionable decision he makes, we make up for it by taking down Lulu with her questionable decisions. Trades. It's the name of the game, baby. It's the name of the game. We're up an extra drag, which is going to give us that extra tower presence. And again, Cho'Gath is over pushed. He's going to go down. He's raging at this point. Where's my jungle? Why won't anyone come help me? Zed, why didn't you get that kill? Why are you feeding Lux, Zed? What's going on? And I tell, I come up and I try to secure the kill, but I can't get the flay on him. But I'm telling Lux, hey Lux, I'm Zed, baby. I mean, I'm Thirst, baby. You're not gonna just get a kill on me. You know what I'm saying? You don't want none. Cho'Gath is like, you know, throwing danger pings. He's saying, hey man, stop feeding her. But I'm thinking to myself, you don't know me, man. I can handle a Lux faithfully with no, look at her, she has no mana. I hook her. She does not want none. She flashes away. Okay, there was no need for you to throw down a danger ping. But I'm just talking big now. I see the Hecarim coming in. I waited out. Oh, come out of there. Throw down the flay, I believe. I missed the flay, but I had to flash away. I throw down the ult. He does not want to chase due to the fact that he has low mana. But I want to throw down this statement as support. The support's main objective in this game is to calculate damage, calculate vision, calculate plays. Okay, notice, yeah, I stayed up there, but I calculated the fact that Lux had no mana. I calculated the fact that I was in a bush. He had no vision on me, so I waited him to go in there and I popped my item for the extra speed boost to the escape. I missed my flay. I missed my flay, but when he threw down his ignite, I flashed and ulted, giving that slow for my escape. Perfect calculation. Now once again we have top lane, a little skirmish battle once again. You know, as I said before, top lane has a lot of battling. Cho'Gath is going to get the kill. He's happy right now. He's saying that's what I'm talking about. My junglers come top. I've gotten my kill. I have nothing else to worry about. Now they're going to try to come in, and I believe they do get this. Garen's long ult range secures them that kill. I believe Cho'Gath flashes away. Does he? No, he doesn't. He gets taken down. Now this makes Cho'Gath very angry. He feels like he's just got the gank that he's needed. He feels like he's just got the kill that he's needed, and now it's just going down the drain. He's upset. He's typing. You know what I'm saying? And at this point in time, my team is just making me even more proud. Okay, my team is telling Cho, calm down. It's all good. It's all gravy, man. It's all Gucci. Why are you mad, bro? We're not going to sit here and criticize him about the poor decisions that he's made. I believe at one point, I believe that this is the point in time where Zed and J4 tell him, hey buddy, just farm. Get your stacks up. Farm, man. Come back late game. Make up for your losses early game in the laning phase. It's all good. Okay? But I'm going to stop talking about Cho'Gath because this is my video. And I want to make myself look a little better, if you will. Right here, I believe a play is about to be made. I throw down the hook. I land severe. Come in for the flay, but she gets away. She dodges the flay with her spell dodge. Twitch picks up the kill, but I turn around. I believe I throw down a ping. Hey, don't follow that. Stay en route. Okay, we want towers. Objectives over kills. Okay. Objectives over kills. We're gonna do a little zoning. Garen's gonna stand there and look big and beefy, letting us know, hey man, you don't want none. Lux is gonna throw down a skill or two, you know, zone out the situation, and we're not gonna fall for the standard cocky attitude. We're not gonna go in there and take down their tower. We're gonna say, hey, while they're backing, we're gonna secure yet another dragon. I'm loving the drag secures. Okay. Now Hecarim's gonna come in and try to do something, but he can't. He tries to get away. Top lane secures a turn. He tries to get away, and I believe he does. I almost landed the hook. I was about 2 pixels off. I would have got that hook had I been a little bit more to the right. Let's see here. They're gonna push back the wave. Got a little pinging going on the red side. Again, I want to state that on the blue side, I cannot see them. We don't know where they are if we don't have wards there, which we just so happen to do. Wards, vision, calculation. You need to do this. We have pretty good vision. I'm proud of this. Don't see too much vision in bronze games. I'm sorry, but it just so is. But when there is vision, it makes the game just that much better. Gives it that more professional feel. Teammates are warding. Teammates are concerned about having vision, and this is good. It just makes the game that much more better. I hooked the Hecarim. I believe I ult flash away. Throw down that slow. They get the tower, but J4 gets a 4-man ult and Switch unloads the hammer. He goes down though. There's not enough damage, unfortunately. There's just not enough damage, unfortunately. But hey, it happens. It happens, okay? I just want to back this up. Maybe 15 seconds. Just to give you that play-by-play. I wish I had that 3D play-by-play that the professionals have, but unfortunately, I do not. Now, I'm gonna let me see. I'm gonna throw it back 15 more seconds and slow it down now. Okay, we got Twitch with the flash. He gets ulted as I play him, which means he doesn't get thrown back as much. Now the flash helps me out by getting that item pop so my teammates can get away. Twitch starts unloading that true damage, which is a counter to people who have a lot of health. He then ults, I believe, but he's too close to J4's rock edge. He should have been back a little farther. As soon as it goes down, Garen comes in and kills Twitch. Hercom takes down Zed, and Lux is just zoning, throwing down shields, throwing down skills, trying to secure yet another kill. Cho'Gath saying he's going to get his revenge for all those ganks top lane, and he's going to take down Hercom. I believe that's it as far as the kill department. I believe I'll try to land another hook or two, but I don't think anything comes of it. Now I do want to add that at this point in time in most bronze-based games, a surrender vote is cast, and they feel like it is the end of the game. 3 of their members have been killed in a team fight, so they feel like that's how the rest of the team fights will go in the rest of the game. Tip number 1, never give up. Yes, they lost that team fight, but there will be plenty more team fights. There will be more chances to redeem themselves. We have tied towers. They're up in gold, but we have the dragon dominance. Okay, we have that extra damage. We have that extra tower damage. We have that extra speed. Zed trying to make Lulu pay for the mistakes that she has made, but Hercom says she's not going to allow it. At this point, I think we've managed to calm down the angry beast. He's stacking. He's liking the stacks that he's getting. The teammate is giving him compliments. Good jobs, bro, on the Hercom kill. Just making him feel like he's a contribution to the game, and that's what we want. We don't want a angry Cho'Gath. He's gonna miss his Qs. He's gonna misuse his W. He's gonna toggle off his E at times. He's just not necessarily wanting to toggle it off. Now, some of you are asking, when do you want to toggle off your E as Cho'Gath? You want to toggle off your E as Cho'Gath when you're trying to siege a tower, and you don't want your spikes to hit an enemy champion on accident and draw out that tower aggravation. Now he's laughing, throwing down a few taunts, if you will, but he's going to escape. That's what he does. He's J4. He's the master of escape and engage. He can engage any situation. He can pretty much escape any situation. Not as efficiently as Lee Sin, but hey, it happens. He can do it, and when he wants to do it, he does it. That vision control, I'm just so proud of that. Even though it's the enemy side, I'm proud of that. Now I was a little taken off by J4's engage, having a Lux in the back zoning, but they secure it. Cho'Gath is back in the game. Cho'Gath is feeling like he is that player now. He is doing the things that he needs to do in order to be successful. Okay, you see what I'm going back here? In another world, in another rift, he would have been rage quit because his teammates would have called him garbage. His teammates would have called him trash, but not this game. We're going to boost up his confidence. We're going to get him back into this game looking like a reptar from another planet. Okay, this is what we want. This is what we want. Twitch is going to punish them for taking down his bottom tower by taking their top tower. Trades. It is the name of the game. They were up a tower, now they're not. I believe they're waiting on dragon. They feel like, hey, they're tied as far as towers. They're up in kills just by 2. Gold at this point is fairly enough the same. They have a minor gold lead, which is minor. They want drag, but unfortunately, their players are not in the right area. Lulu is top, but we have all 5. J4, let me see, someone isn't at full, or Twitch isn't full health, but I believe at this point in time he has that life still, so it does not matter if he's not at full health. He can get it back. We got me and Chogoff zoning here. But things go a little south at first, but then Twitch does not walk up on the ult like he did before. Therefore, he stays in the back and lays down the damage. This is making me proud. He's learned from his prior mistake. He didn't run up on J4 ult circle, and he didn't get too close for retaliation. He stayed in the back, he popped this ult, he laid down the necessary damage, and because of that, they were gratefully rewarded. We did our thing. We caught up back in kills. We have a minor gold lead, and we secured our 4th dragon. This is beautiful. I can't stress enough. It is very, very beautiful. Now I just want to go back and say, hey, remember that point in time where we lost that team fight where 3 of our members did die, and we did not give up? We didn't blame anybody. We boosted our top laner back into a comfortable state of playing mine, and because of this, we've managed to not only stay in the game, but control the game. Now I know what you're thinking. You couldn't have been controlling the game if there were moments in the game where they seemed to be coming back. This is not so. Yeah, at that moment in time they appeared to be coming back, but no, they weren't. Look at the score. We're up 2 kills at this point. We up in gold. We have 4 dragons. At this point in time, it's YOLO moment. It's YOLO time. Okay, you only live once. We can do anything we want to now. We have achieved boss status. I know what you're thinking. Don't get cocky. Don't throw the game. But I feel like you can get cocky. Why? Because you've earned it. Okay, you've earned that level of thinking. We did our thing. We hung in there. We didn't throw the game at valuable points of the game, which would have put them at a greater advantage, or an equal advantage, if you will. And because of this, look at the score. There's nothing else I really need to say about it. I'm happy. Shogoth is tanky. He's gotten the stacks. He's feeling like the man right now. And this is good. Now, this is what I like to call crunch time. Crunch time is the point in the game where your deaths do matter. Okay? If you die, you will be dead a long time. So you must make each play count. You must use each advantage that you gained up to this point efficiently. And what do? We do just that. Chogoth focusing down the squishies. The people with the primary damage, taking down all those who have a lot of health, melting them quickly, and we perform an ace. Beautiful. Again, Chogoth focusing the squishies with his CC, queuing them, silencing them, damaging them, while everyone with damage is taking down the tanks. This is a good strategy. Not necessarily does the damage dealers have to always focus down the other damage dealers, and the tanks have to focus the tanks. But the tanks can keep the damage dealers busy, while the damage dealers on the other team destroys the tanks, and it puts them in a great position after the team fight. Okay, as you can see, we lost nobody, a full ace, and now they know what we can do in the team fight, and because of it, we make them pay. We make them think we're going to Baron, and like most games, Baron is their downfall. The Baron play, the Baron fake play, the Baron attempt, the Baron takedown. He comes in, I see Thresh, I throw down the ult to make it seem like I want vision. I really don't, okay? I just want him to appear. I want him to think that I'm just trying to get out of there and ward, keep vision. Then my boys come out, lay that hammer on me. We got the follow up, Lux throws down the slow, but it doesn't catch J4. J4 with the ult, making Lulu his primary target. It just was not Lulu's game. I throw down my speed boost for that extra disengage as far as Garen's Q. I'm going to exhaust Garen so that he does not damage my boy as much as he wants to. I throw down my shield. I'm going to go down because I want to make him stay there as long as possible. I'm not going to run away and then make him run towards me and throw my team farther away from Lulu and Baron. I'm going to stay there, sit there, take a few more damage. Now look, he's running away. Had he have been farther in another direction, he may have gotten away with this, but he does not. We make him pay. How dare you chase down our cool support? How dare you chase down Thresh and kill him and think that you're going to get away with it? We're not going to even Baron. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to end the game. I hope this was a good video. This is my first. Keep that in mind. It might be a little laggy. I haven't uploaded it yet. I hope things go well. But hey, if you liked it, I don't even want to ask you for a subscription. I'm not going to be that guy who begs for a subscription and likes. You know what to do. You've watched YouTube long enough to know if you liked it, what you should do. Hey, add me some time.